Hi Gaffer, your first thoughts on that first run out?
Yeah, relatively pleased. I think we knocked off a little bit of rust there, especially first half. But that's what pre-season's about. We've only been back 3 sessions, so I thought the boys put a good shift in, and I was quite pleased with it.
Yeah, I mean they've had 90 minutes before today. That was our first run out. 2 different 11s as well. Well, some of it didn't change, but felt like we were lively in the second half, maybe.
Yeah, we shuffled them a little bit at half time, and probably a bit better organisation from ourselves because we knew what shape they were doing. They've played 1 or 2 games already, so it was our first game. But I'd say it's a good opportunity for the boys to knock a bit of rust off. Second half, a little bit more energy, a little bit more organisation, and I thought we got down the left with Evs and Frankie. So yeah, I'm pleased with the workout.
Yeah, them two certainly seemed very lively early in the second half. I know Evans moved inside later on in the half, but they linked up well.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought we also dominated a little bit of possession a little bit better to enable us to actually get the ball out to the fullbacks. For the first half, I don't think we regained the ball quick enough as what we should have done. Didn't press as well as what we should have done. But yeah, they linked up very well for the second half.
Conditions maybe play a part in that first half?
Yeah, probably. It was very windy. It died down a little bit. It was against the wind, so it might have done. But like I say, the most important thing is dust off a little bit of cobwebs and get used to playing football on 11v11 and get that 45, 60 minutes in that the boys did.
Yeah, no rest for the wicked. Straight into things on Tuesday night at Whitstable.
Yeah, definitely. It's I think we might have 1 or 2 back as well who weren't here today. So the boys will get their main part of pre-season from the games. So we need these games, and we need to make sure the boys get the minutes and progress as pre-season goes.
Results aren't that important, I suppose, but it's nice to get into that winning habit. A couple of goals later on, Dan and Evans both off the mark.
Yeah, I think it's good for both the forwards to get a goal. I think that they'll be counting up their pre-season tally and then counting up their league tally. But yeah, I mean, the results aren't the be-all and end-all at this stage of pre-season. It will be 2-3 games before the end. The result will matter. But at the moment, we're going in with different teams, and we're a bit mismatched sometimes. So you never know what the other team are going to play as well. So it's not the most important thing, and the performances out there. There's some good performances.
But nice to get a win at least.
Yeah, it's always nice to win. Always nice to win games. It's much better to win than lose.
And obviously, thanks to Sheppey for hosting us today. They look like a decent side out there.
Yeah, they've got good footballers. Obviously, we've signed Frankie from them in the summer, so they've probably got another 2 or 3, 4 that are probably good enough for stepping up at some stage themselves. So it's a good run club, and it's got a good pitch and good people running it. So good luck to them for the rest of the season.
Nice to see a bit of black and amber behind the goal. Quite a few made the trip. I know it wasn't easy. There was no train up here, but
yeah, it's always good for the supporters. I think it's good for them to come and watch the first game, to have a look at the new boys in action. Hopefully they'll be there Tuesday and watch a few games, and we look forward to going back to home games in 2-3 weeks.
Cheers, Gaffer.
Cheers, mate.